A big vitamin celebration kickoff for all of you. Andrew Lessman is here for our birthday visit. We have a lot planned for you, including 1 hour from now at the stroke of midnight, we will be sharing Andrew's #1 top-selling today's special, the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails returns at our lowest price, our biggest, best value. It's going to be so much fun, and there's some extra goodies attached to that.
Talking about the today's special,
I know, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I have to say, it might be my favorite. I take so many of your products. By the way, welcome back.
Oh, thanks. It's
Andrew
great to be back.
just flew in from Colorado.
Yes, we go there. Nevada gets a little warm in the summer, so we were in Colorado, Miro and I, which is just an excuse for us to run up mountains.
Mountain this morning.
And, and yesterday morning.
And yesterday
That was Smuggler Mountain, and then, yeah, Aspen Mountain the day before. So we exercise a lot, but that's the only way I kind of, if I don't take care of myself, I can't do all the work I like to do. And so working requires that we take care of our body.
So it's good. You walk the walk, because that's what this show is all about, taking the most exceptional vitamins in the world. That's right. So we have fun tonight. This first hour, we have 12 or 13 items. Then, of course, our best.
But just even to continue about the today's special, it is our most popular product. It's a product that, unbelievably enough, has a little over 4,000 reviews, and I think about almost 3,300 of them are perfect 5-star reviews.
Amazing.
So it's about 90% positive reviews, and if you read the reviews, many of them are just incredibly moving reviews, but it's something that worth a try. With all that we invest in this country, billions and billions of dollars on beauty, it is the most common sense and the least expensive investment you'll ever make in beauty, and the one that really does logically make a difference, because it goes to where you're making those tissues, which is inside your body.
Absolutely.
But that's at midnight.
All righty, so let's get started. Perfect thing to start the night off with is Andrew's nighttime. If you have a difficult time falling asleep, you need to really take a listen to what Andrew's going to share about this.
Not that we want people to not tune in when I'm on at 11 o'clock Eastern time, but oftentimes people are flipping channels at this time of night, or when I'm on late in the evening, it's even friends of mine, and then you're watching TV at 1 or 2 or 3, because oftentimes that's the only thing that's going on at that time of night. But many of us would rather be sleeping than flipping channels late at night. And this is for those of you who'd rather not resort to the pharmaceutical alternatives. And it's fascinating. A couple of decades ago, there really weren't specifically sleeping pills. Doctors use different kinds of medications. They use things like benzodiazepines, like Xanax and Valium and things like that, to relax us so we'd go to sleep, which actually undermines the mechanisms and the biochemistry and physiology of sleep in the long term. So they're really not something that benefits you in the long term. But this is a product that is simply designed to support your body's natural sleep process. The reviews on this product, again, this is a product that you'd expect people to look at with a pretty harsh critical eye, and this is another product that approximately 80% of the reviews are positive reviews. No hangovers. This is not something that's going to knock you out. This is something that's returning to you the ability to naturally go to sleep. It takes advantage of your body's natural systems. Many of us, as we go through life is very stimulating, I think what I often describe my life is like, what is the expression, waiting for the other shoe to drop? There's always stuff going on, and you're just waiting for something else to happen. And I think that's what happens. We move through life, and we're always on edge. Yeah. So when it comes time to go to sleep, it's hard to sort of ratchet down our brain, to calm down all those systems, to go to that natural sleep process. And that's what this product is designed to do, to help use natural botanicals that relax us, to also use a natural hormone, melatonin, that's part of the natural sleep process, that as we get older, we secrete less efficiently. This is designed to gently take advantage of our natural sleep process.
You have the choice between a 60, a 180, or a 360 capsule supply. They are all offered tonight with free shipping and handling. Each is offering tremendous savings. It depends on the size you'd like us to send home to you. The great thing about when Andrew's here, everything goes on free shipping. Because it's our birthday, you get extra special birthday pricing on everything you're going to see tonight. You can see the savings breakdown over here for a second. Obviously, the larger the bottle gets, the bigger the savings. So you're saving $20 tonight off the 360, $10 off the 180, $4 off the 60, which is a great way to try this product.
Even if you did the math, if you're getting 60 capsule supplies to equal that 360, the 360 is more affordable to begin with, and then in addition you get the additional savings on the 360. But sleep is something that I think as we get older, almost all of us struggle with it. if we don't struggle with it, we simply do notice a difference with it. I don't struggle with my sleep, but I know my sleep isn't as deep as it was, say, 20 years ago. It just isn't as deep as it was. I'll still sleep about the same amount of time, but also when I was much younger, I remember as a kid playing sports and things, I could sleep till noon the next day, through the afternoon. That's not going to happen now. So things change. Most of what changes as we get older, hormonally things change, and hormones affect the way our nervous system functions. And sleep is a process that our brain engages in, and it's a survival process. Our brain has to reconstitute itself just like every other organ in our body, and dreaming is part of that whole process. So deep sleep, that sleep where we dream, is part of that natural process of recovering not just our body while we sleep, but recovering our brain. And our brain is what guides us throughout the day. So again, this is a product that's not designed to interfere with sleep, because when you take those medicines and drugs, they might put you to sleep, but they're not necessarily delivering the sleep you want. And in the long term, they interfere with healthy sleep being returned to you as a habit that you can develop and nurture. This product is designed to help you do that and continue to return that sleep process back to you.
All right, we're gonna take your calls here. We don't have a lot of this. It's the only time it's going to be presented this weekend.
Just a few hundred bottles.
But it's something I for sure, like tonight, I'll take this because I'm going to be up late. I'm going to be wide awake when I get home. It's going to take me a minute to unwind. So this is something, even if you don't take it every night, you want to have this on hand for those nights when you need that extra help falling asleep.
And just quickly, I want to show everyone what is in the product. This is our most comprehensive sleep product. It will not cause a hangover. Your melatonin, your 5-hydroxytryptophan from Griffonia, valerian root extract, hops extract, passion flower extract, chamomile extract, and calcium magnesium, 2 minerals that tend to be soothing and relaxing, especially to our musculature. The reason I want to also show this chart, we have a couple of other products. What Muriel does at night to sleep, Muriel, Colleen has a bottle. Muriel takes melatonin on its own, and Muriel takes our valerian on its own. So that's what Muriel does. We could show a graphic for each of those separately. She takes melatonin on its own, and she takes valerian on its own.